To talk you through this one then, I'll hand you over to Mark Webster, but first, good evening to Abby Davies.
Yeah, good evening, Emma. One of the most intriguing and compelling events in the calendar is underway. What a phenomenal 9 days we have in store here at this iconic venue. Stephen Bunting hasn't had an awful lot to shout about so far in 2026, but is this where things change for him? He'll be hoping to avoid an 8th first-round exit here at the Winter Gardens, having fallen at the first hurdle on 7 of his previous 11 visits. But he has never fallen, as Emma just mentioned, in any tournament to this man, Niels Zonneveld. Triple Z making his debut here, having made really solid progress over the last couple of years. And having spoken to him, Mark, at the start of the year, this is one of the things that he said. Yes, he's been making progress. Yes, he's been performing better, but it's qualifying for events like this, the World Grand Prix, the European Championship, which he's comfortably in, all 3. That's the next step he needed to take, and I think he's going to cause Stephen Bunting all sorts of bother in this one.
Well, he composed himself well on that last start. There was a little distraction on his second one, Niels, but we spoke about his record, not great against Stephen Bunting, but a lot of those contests were when Niels wasn't this version he is now. He's improved so much. He's in the match play for the first time. One of 4 debutants, and proved how he can play on the big stage at the World Championship. And Stephen could have his work cut out here this evening.
22.
Yeah, huge year for the Dutchman, as I said, on course to make his debut at the Grand Prix and the European Championship as well.
Started okay here as well. His action can often look a little bit awkward, but it works for Niels. He can have a few loose last starts, something he has worked on, but it just came into play there. Bunting finds a treble here, gets himself to a finish and does that.
40.
Yeah, his unorthodox action, the reason for his nickname.
41. Stephen, you require 106.
Triple Z, because of that zigzag approach.
Hang about. Look at this for Bunting. First leg of the match, just pulls it low. It's a great effort. And applying pressure to the Zonneveld throw already.
Yeah, it would have been a huge marker, but he is going to come back to look at double 10.
75. Stephen, you require 20.
A breaker throw in the opener for Stephen, and that's a really good leg from Stephen. Against the darts.
Stephen to throw first.
Stephen's experience, when you're playing against debutants, make them unsettled early. And he'll have done that with a breaker throw.
Yeah, and that will be hugely unsettling, because Niels Zonneveld was looking good in that leg. Looked to have settled straight away, and in the blink of an eye, it's stolen from him.
You have a dodgy patch on leg play, games can run away from you. It's not like set play where you can just reset and dust yourself down. It's all new for Niels. Of course, he's played legs format before, but first to 10 on a big stage at the World Matchplay is different.
40.
Stephen Bunting again, first down to a finish, looking to back up that break in the opening leg.
59. Stephen, you require
and he has
21.
Seemingly all the time in the world to take care of this 1-2-1.
A great luxury to have when you can just lay up shots, but he's not needing to. Some start from Stephen Bunting. He missed top sort of 160 in the opening leg. He's just taken out 1-2-1 and doubles his lead.
Exceptional start from the bullet.
57.
I said at the start, Mark, it's not really been the most thrilling year for Stephen Bunting. I know he finished 5th in the Premier League, but by this time last year, he'd already been in 7 finals, had 4 titles to his name. Yet to pick one up in 2026. What were you expecting from him here at the match play?
I'm expecting him to play well, and he started well here. I think he knows the winner of this will face Josh Rock, and they won't be massively intimidated by Josh's performance in the opening game against Luke Woodhouse. It was efficient, but that was about it. But for Stephen, it's about lifting another major title. Won one before, and obviously his place in the Premier League next year. Look, we're getting ahead of ourselves, but players think like that. He'll want to put himself back in the equation, and a strong end to the year will help his cause.
59.
It's already got the feel of an important leg for Zonneveld. This needed that visit.
Niels, you require 104.
An important leg. Zonneveld looking at tops.
84. Stephen, you require 147.
He threatened the 160 in the opening leg, took the 121 in leg 2. No, he's not going to take the 147, so Zonneveld with 3 in hand to get his first leg
89.
on the board and hold the throw.
And it is a first leg on that Winter Garden stage
Stephen to throw first
for Niels Zonneveld.
Even this early, that was important for Niels. You don't want to go a couple of breaks down, especially when you know your opponent started well and start chasing a match. Decent little 16-dart leg for Zonneveld.
60.
One of the reasons that Niels Zonneveld finds himself so high up in the rankings now and comfortable for things like this. 2 Eurotour semi-finals this year, back-to-back Eurotour semi-finals.
81.
And he attributes a lot of what's happened in his upturn in form to working with the son of Vincent van der Voort.
180.
Right on cue, piles in his first max of the match.
Yeah, he just worked hard on his games on the belt. It didn't happen overnight for Niels. He's had to put in the hard yards. He's been on tour for a while now, and he's cropping up at the World Championship. But this is a huge step, qualifying for the World Match Play.
Can't find the second part of the equation.
80.
So to put a bit of daylight between the two again.
A lot of moving around here for Stephen. That's a brilliant dart. With Zonneveld waiting for an opportunity, and you can see even this early in the match how much that meant to Stephen Bunting. Despite that 180 in the leg from Zonneveld, it's Bunting who stretches his lead.
$57.
One of the issues for Niels Zonneveld at the moment is just not scoring heavily enough to get opportunities to live with Bunting. Only had darts a double in that one leg that he took.
140.
There's a lot of shoulder in some of the darts from Niels Zonneveld. He'll still be effective. Already you feel he needs to get into that break, 3-2 down.
One.
Goes in a double break. And he's already given himself a bit to do.
$140. Six. Niels require 164.
Should be a stress-free leg now for Niels. Good set-up play. Getting that break. He's got his average up above 90 now, so he's settling in. Bunting way back.
Yeah, full credit to Zonneveld for this, because the two legs that we've highlighted as pivotal for him, he's produced the goods in them. Is he going to produce double 12 here? Yes, he does. It means there is just one leg between the two players at the first break. Niels Zonneveld doing enough to hang on in there on his debut here at the Winter Gardens. But coming up at the end of this match, it is the defending champion who returns, looking to continue what has been an imperious year on the PDC circuit. And it's Nico Springer, the German, who is up first for the nuke.
Well, Stephen Bunting is in pole position in our second match of the night. A nice 1-2-1 out for him. And the world number 9 is ahead, but only just, because Niels Zonneveld, on debut, has kept himself within touching distance. A Bunting leads 3 legs to 2. Let's get back to the action then, and back to Mark and Abby.
Yeah, Bunting with the slender advantage, but Niels Zonneveld showing an awful lot of bottle in those 2 legs that he's taken. Significant pressure on the Dutchman. He's kept himself within touching distance.
Stephen to throw first. Game.
Yeah, it was a good opening 5 legs, and I was pleased for Niels that he kind of settled on his own throw. It was a kind of a nervy opening leg, but it was key that he held throw and just started settling into the contest.
97.
So it's difficult at new tournaments, new surroundings. He's doing okay.
Six. $140.
Stephen Bunting exited the quarter-final stage 12 months ago. Was to Johnny Clayton. He's in action tomorrow afternoon against Damon Heta.
Six.
Zonneveld put one of his biggest performances in a major tournament against Johnny Clayton at the World Championship. Averaged more than him over 7 sets, but marginally missed out.
108.
And now he's making inroads on the Stephen Bunting throw. Kind of roles reversed from what happened in the opening leg of the match, this one.
Niels require 84.
Just having a glance, he can't leave it to chance. Oh, he grabs it, double 11.
62.
Good effort from Zonneveld. A lot of work for Stephen here to do, though. Just the whole throw.
$87. Niels require 22.
Got to be careful this start. Oh, they were poor darts from Niels. Teed up the leg brilliantly. But 4 darts missed to get the match level.
They were very safe, weren't they? He knew the dangers of slipping inside. Tops now for the bullet to punish. That is a leg that should have gone the way of Niels Zonneveld, and that wry smile on his face tells you that he knows it.
I get why he was safe on the second dart, but the first and third dart, just give it some. Zonneveld, it's a huge opportunity missed. He's hit 2 maximums in the match. On those legs, he's not won.
'93.
It's the first leg against the darts, though, that Niels has put a bit of pressure on Bunting.
108.
Bunting's first. And this is where games can turn. You have 4 darts to level up the match, and then you're under the cosh to go 2 breaks down. But this is good from Zonneveld. Oh, and that is unlucky, and that'll cost him a chance at a finish. That was out the 1 anyway. But still, unlucky with the deflection.
96.
A big last dart from Bunting.
Six. Stephen, you require 132.
Should be looking at the ball, Stephen. Oh, plenty for another one. Look at this from Stephen Bunting, a 1-3-2.
Oh,
just misses out. He's looked really likely on these high outs.
124.
Double 11. For a ton plus of his own, Niels Zonneveld couldn't find double 11 in the last leg, but he finds it there for a really important 1-2-4 out.
That's class from Zonneveld, and look at the reaction. A double that cost him in the previous leg. Huge finish, the whole throw. And they're both giving it some. It's in the balance, this contest.
140.
This is excellent. It's one of those matches where you're just not bothered about the numbers or anything like that. It's just so watchable, isn't it?
58.
It's just good when you see debutants settle in, isn't it? He's had a few hurdles overcome already, Zonneveld, but he's fired back there. Stephen's took out some good finishes as well. He's finishing well, Stephen. 4 from 6, average. Well, 99.5. He's playing well, but Zonneveld's hanging on to his coattails.
100.
Yeah, they've both landed some pretty big blows. They just keep getting back up and producing.
It's looking like a
59.
pretty routine leg for Stephen.
161.
To take his time with this 1-6-1. Back up. That's fine. That's what he wanted to do. Leave it double. Zonneveld way back. If Bunting converts, it means he'll at least be level, minimum at the second break.
24.
As you said, his finishing has been pretty good up to this point. And he finds double 6 to again put 2 legs between the 2 players. What can Zonneveld fight back with this time? Another really good start to the leg, but as I mentioned, that 6th leg really could be key, because there haven't been too many occasions where Zonneveld's got a look in against the darts.
Well, he's waiting on 79 in the 4th leg, and Bunting took out an 80. Yeah, they've been few and far between the opportunities against the darts. And Zonneveld is in a similar situation as he was in the first mini session. Just keep it up, 1 breaker throw, get in, and then just get on the attack. Can't afford to drop throw again.
58. 95. $140.
Can't really afford a visit without a treble here, Niels. He offers up the opportunity for Stephen. OK, he's down to a finish, Zonneveld. But Bunting can grab a 2 treble visit here. Will apply some pressure at 148.
6.
Through that second dart really quick, Stephen.
Now it's all about the setup for Zonneveld.
140. $64. Niels, you require 8.
Just work his way in. And offers up the opportunity to Stephen. And even if Bunting doesn't take the 120, he won't be relishing going for double 2. Key exchange incoming now.
From the opening leg, he's looked so likely with these 3-figure combos. He's not going to get a dart at tops here. As you said, though, this could get very sticky very quickly.
He's got to attack this. And the way his darts stick up, he lands below. And there you go. He's got a shot. I mean, to the right would logically make sense here, but we obviously not seeing what Niels is seeing. That's a really good dart. What do I know? Brilliant dart from Zonneveld.
Stephen to throw first. Yeah.
Terrific dart. There's 10 points in the averages between these two players at the moment. But Zonneveld, when he's needed to find something, the timing of his attacks has been there, hasn't it? Where he's needed something to cling on.
This is where it's a test for Stephen. You can get frustrated because he'll feel he's outplaying Zonneveld. His average is, like you said, 8 points higher. He's finishing better than him. But at the minute, it's just that one breaker throw to show. And if he applies some pressure here, Zonneveld, which he has done, he could get in at the break level.
And if there is any frustration creeping in, that's not going to help his cause.
45.
Loose from Zonneveld. He's dragged that last one low. Walked on the last start there, Stephen. Timing from Bunting. It's an opportunity for Zonneveld, but you feel he probably should have been better placed in this leg. And he's not going to take the 156, so opportunity for Bunting to go in at the break with a 2-leg cushion.
Not the first time we've seen a huge setup visit from Stephen Bunting to turn the tide in a leg, and he completes the job to ensure that he goes in 6-4 up at the second break. Brilliant from Bunting there with that 180 to set himself up with that dart at double 12. But Niels Zonneveld, he's 6-4 down in this one. He's the only player to have defeated Luke Littler in a ranking event this year. Can Nico Springer become the second tonight. He's backstage with Polly.
Yeah, not long to go. The world champ and reigning world match play champion on the practice board at the moment. Littler in action shortly, looking to get his title defence started in style. Well, he meets debutant Nico Springer this evening. Is a first meeting between the pair on a big TV stage. That is coming up after our current match, where Stephen Bunting is averaging 97, nearly 60% of his darts at a double, and he leads Niels Zonneveld 6-4 in a race to 10. Let's hand you back to Mark and Abby for the rest of it.
Yeah, Stephen Bunting, you feel, taking a really huge last leg before the second break in this one. And it's a lead he'll certainly feel he deserves. He's done a lot of the running in this match so far. Niels Zonneveld has really had to dig deep just to keep himself in touching distance. And if he's to get himself back into this one and to give himself a chance of a win on debut, well, he needs to start doing this, not only when he has the darts, but when Bunting has. Carve out more opportunities against the throw. But it's been really good, hasn't it, so far from Stephen Bunting? His finishing in particular, up at 60%.
Yeah, Stephen will be obviously satisfied with the snare at the minute. He's got to break a throw, he leads. But on the other hand, he'll feel a little short-changed. He'll feel he's been the better player, but hasn't made it count into a bigger advantage. And Zonneveld on the flip will rue those missed opportunities at double 11 when he could have had the match back on throw.
Six. Niels 161. $90.
For the second time in the match. 2 bullseyes for Stephen Bunting. It was for a 1-3-2 combination earlier there, just to leave him an outside chance.
31. Stephen, you require 152. $64. Here's your require 40.
Needs this, Niels.
So
and here's the chance for Bunting to get that double break and a real cushion in this match.
More massive moments. Bullseye.
49. Niels, you require 20.
And Niels Zonneveld just will not go away in this match. You can see him there trying to G himself up a bit. He'll know that this score could be oh so different in this match.
Forced the last dart through. I was just about to say maybe an argument to switch there for Zonneveld. First dart landing low. Let's have a look at Stephen here. He sometimes does walk on that last dart. Yeah, you see it just coming round.
59.
Yeah, you often see players trying different things, don't you, to try and eliminate that from their game. Some have said they're just holding an extra dart or just holding something else in their hand sometimes.
Yeah, it is really difficult.
Yeah.
Naturally what you do with the last dart.
134.
Decent switching from Niels.
One.
Just the one big treble for Stephen Bunting this time.
99. Stephen, you require 141.
From 19 for Stephen. Oh, look at this. Is that a 1-2-1 already? He can't find a 1-4-1. He's frustrated with that dart.
You require 128.
Opportunity for Zonneveld. All could finish this.
Brings the ball in anyway.
Stephen, you require
Excellent
24.
stuff to leave himself on tops if there are more misses from Stephen Bunting. But there aren't.
13 leg, Niels to throw first. Yeah.
You just fancy him at the moment, don't you, for those big finishes?
93.
How many times has he got the first two parts of the equation right?
He's not happy that second dart. The first dart was a perfect guide for him, and he finds another one. Really wants that second break. Just help him relax, Stephen.
$180.
We can sit here and say that Bunting just needs to focus on his own game and getting the job done, but I imagine
140.
it is so hard to not think about how Niels is still hanging on. It's just not comfortable at all, is it?
It's gritty from Zonneveld, isn't it? He's
Niels, you require 88.
shown a lot of fight here. Doesn't need the 8, yeah. Just sensible at the back end of the leg.
48. $134.
Still a 5-point
Niels, you require
advantage in the
40.
average for Bunting. We saw Luke Woodhouse have a horror show on the doubles, and that's now 15 missed at doubles for Zonneveld.
Yeah, that's been the story too frequently, hasn't it, in this one? Bullseye now for Bunting. And he pins it. Stunning 89.
14 legs, Stephen to throw
Just to
first.
make Zonneveld think about those misses a little bit more and to edge him closer to another first-round victory here in Blackpool.
Hasn't managed to break the Bunting throw. And we always say at this stage, keep your opponent 2 away. Right, perfect timing from Bunting. He's finishing at 57%. Credit Zonneveld with his 4th max. He keeps coming back at Stephen. 4 max in the match. All those legs. He's lost Zonneveld with this one still in the melting. Well, it's not. It's going to be tough for him now.
$140.
Tries
Tremendous switch from Bunting.
Zonneveld finds a brilliant leg against the darts. He may not get a chance. 9 darts thrown, 36 remaining. Oh, that's a slip.
50.
And he can't recover it. You can see him pointing at the dart there. How much did that unsettle him? And Zonneveld, he's a bit of a boomerang at the moment, isn't he?
Niels to throw first.
And it is
Game.
a break of throw. We've said time and time again in this contest that that's something that Zonneveld has really struggled to do. What a leg against the dart, and what a way to start the next. He's having a patch here.
He's not going quietly, Zonneveld, is he? Thought when Stephen got that double break and he started with a 140, teed up a brilliant leg, but just made a mess on the 47. And Zonneveld looking to get back within one again.
137.
He's had to wait a very long time for this debut, Niels Zonneveld. And he is not going down without a fight.
He could be going back-to-back 10-dart legs here. Ten darts as a break in the previous leg, and 10 darts as a hold here. It's an incredible spell, this. At 8-5 down, you feared for him. 20 darts later, he's back within one.
He is such a different prospect these days. A couple of years ago, Vincent van der Voort was talking about Dutch darts and who the main threats were, and he highlighted Wessel Nijman and Niels Zonneveld as two of the players who could really do some damage.
190.
They live next door to each other as well. Well, they did do. So going at different paces in their career. Zonneveld showing what he can do. He's in full flow here.
And there, I believe, is Vincent van der Voort's son, who has been working very closely with Niels Zonneveld. And he said one of the things, one of the main things they worked on, patterns at the back end of legs. Bullseye. What an incredible finish from Niels Zonneveld. He looked down and out at 8-5 down. His back has been against the wall for much of this match. But that 164 is absolutely gigantic. And has it turned the tide in his favour.
What a passage of play from Niels Zonneveld. From 8-5, he's blitzed Stephen Bunting.
81.
What a blow that will have been for Bunting.
140.
Zonneveld's just got to keep control here. He'd have felt a beaten man at 8-5. In the blink of an eye, he's got himself back in the contest.
180.
And both players are saving their best for this back end of the match. Zonneveld's average just below 100, well, just creeping up above 107 now.
140.
Since that break after 10 legs, Bunting averaging around the 101 mark.
Again, what a reaction. That's been one of the stories of this match, hasn't it? Both players have produced magical moments, but the way the opponent has responded, time and time again.
And it's the business end of the match where the pressure should be ramped up and they're producing their best. Bunting, a little bit of a regrip. And he's dropped another dart here. Got to hold himself together here, Stephen. And the crowd are getting involved. Huge dart for Stephen Bunting. Toby looking on. Can his dad produce? He can.
Niels require 40.
I'm not a lip reader, but I don't think Stephen Bunting was saying he's very happy there.
You can take too much time. Zonneveld got to work his way down. He does brilliantly. That's 4 successive legs. He trailed 8-5. He's now 1 leg away from reaching the second round on his debut and setting up a clash with Josh Rock.
85.
But it's the manner of the way that he's turned this around. Yes, we credited how gritty he was in the early stages of this one, but
43.
now Niels Zonneveld is showing exactly what has got him to this point.
6.
Look at those numbers from leg 12 onwards. All started with that 10-darter against the throw. Acted up with another, then the 164 out.
Bunting's feeling it here. Just couldn't quite. That was a good last start. He couldn't reach with the second one. He needed that last one.
How could you not be feeling it right now?
140.
Treble needed.
58.
Opportunity missed for Zonneveld.
Stephen, you require 156.
Of course, a reminder that they need to win by 2 clear legs. So this contest could still have quite a way to go.
60. Stephen, you require 16.
Excellent. Again from Bunting.
With the score standing at 9 legs each, the match must now be won by 2 clear legs. Should the match reach 12-12, the 25th leg will be a sudden death. 19th leg, Niels to throw first.
There we have it, perfectly explained to us by the calculator.
This isn't unfamiliar for Stephen. A couple of years ago against Ryan Joyce, he needed those extra legs to get out the first round. Won 12-10 on that occasion. Tight with Ryan Joyce last year, he got over the line 10-8, but he's used to these close contests on this stage, Bunting.
What a whirlwind of a match this has been.
85.
Talking to himself there, Stephen. This has happened a few times now. Maybe just a little bit hot and bothered, but it is warm in the venue. Happened when he had 3 in hand at a double earlier on in the contest, Stephen.
No. .58. .162.
Brilliant visit from Bunting and gives him an opportunity. Zonneveld was on 218 in the previous leg and didn't really hit much, and it would have given him a chance.
58.
Same leave, different way, route of getting the 58, but it's the same leave.
Well, somewhere in the middle, that wasn't it? Could have gone tops. But now it is definitely
140.
tops required for Bunting to move within a leg of victory. And it is a break of throw.
More missed chances. It is from Bunting. His finishing was brilliant for the first half of the match. He's now missed 14 darts at doubles. Is it going to cost him? Zonneveld to go one away again. He's chasing up to double 5. And he's nowhere near. They're getting edgy.
Yeah, they were very nervy darts.
20.
And he's gone into the wrong segment. This could get very, very messy.
10.
Double 5, not a nice double under any circumstances, but in this pressure cooker, that's neither a guide or a blocker. That one is in the double, and Zonneveld's one away again, punishing mistakes from Bunting.
Yeah, an excellent second dart, because my mind was going back to the darts he had at double 11 and how safely he threw those, but really attacked that double 5 with dart number 2.
140.
What an inspired burst it has been from the debutant.
58.
He's got the darts away from Bunting. 6 darts out of big treble for Stephen. Can Zonneveld pile in?
85.
Brilliant last one, that'll do.
.42.
What an opportunity for Zonneveld now. He's got Bunting where he wants him. One treble a visit will do at the minute. Bunting needs the lot to leave a finish, and even that'll be a task.
83.
How good is the setup going to be?
It's in his hands. He's got him here. Bunting can't find anything in this leg. Missed opportunities, and you can tell by them darts. He's resigned to his fate. Zonneveld for a place in round 2.
But he can't get over the line in this visit. One more chance for Stephen Bunting to save his match play hopes and avoid an 8th first round exit from this tournament. Tops. Oh, it's absolutely exceptional from the bullet. We've spoken about how likely he has looked with those big finishes, and yet again, he has plucked one out, the 118, to go with the 121 earlier on. Wow. This is magnificent.
Clutch finishing from Stephen Bunting when he needed it most. The previous visit, the 140, he thought he was out, and I think most of us did as well. Zonneveld's missed 3 match darts, and now has to find 2 more legs. Let off for Bunting, but he's running with it here. Match number 5.
It really looked like everything was unraveling so quickly for Stephen Bunting. And as you mentioned, I don't think many of us thought he was going to be able to stop it from spiralling.
There's confirmation of the 10+ finishes. And the lowest one of the lot, arguably the most important so far in the contest, the 118 we've just seen.
$57.
They've both shown so much resilience to come back here. They've had setbacks. Legs they've let slip from their grasp, and they've had to regroup in the next leg. This is a test for Zonneveld, though, missing match darts and still being on the stage. He's tough to deal with.
150.
But it does feel different. He's a lot more resilient now. But will he get another look in this leg? Double 16.
88. Niels, you require
Can't save
56.
his skin there.
Zonneveld to lead again. Seems a good guide. Was a good guide to use it. Brilliant response for missing match-winning opportunities. Pressure on Bunting again here. Reminder, Bunting will have to find a breaker throw at some point. Niels Zonneveld doesn't have to find one.
140.
We all knew coming into this event how much Niels Zonneveld has developed as a player, but we're learning so much more about him.
Sig.
This cauldron of pressure, so intense.
When Bunting was throwing to save the match previously, he needed that 118 to rescue him because he couldn't find a treble at the beginning. He's found a few here.
81.
Could do with a 6 max here, Zonneveld. 5 apiece in the contest so far. Brilliant setup from Bunting. Just feel we're going to that deciding leg. Reminder, it goes 12 all. It's a sudden death leg, and Zonneveld will throw first.
Wow.
Niels, you require
edgy stuff. To win it. No, it's not going to go.
Stick a treble in there, though.
6. Stephen,
just give Stephen something to think about. He missed a lot of doubles at the back end, Bunting. Dragging close that double 15 again. That's a good dart. We are level again. We're effectively at a best of 3 leg match now.
Yeah.
Both players have poured absolutely everything into this one. Who's got
81.
that one final burst? Is it going to be a moment of magic from one of these two? It seals their spot in the second round.
We have seen sudden death action here previously. I seem to recall Kim Heibrecht's only victory on that stage against John Henderson going to a last leg. Rob Cross a couple of years ago against Jan van Veen. These are huge moments. Just got to find a way now.
$76.
Given how this one has gone so far, some of the darts they've both thrown at double, if it does go all the way, who would you expect to hold their nerve?
81.
That's to make Zonneveld the favourite because he's got the darts. And Bunting's got all the experience. It may come down to a bit of magic, it may come down to mistakes.
32.
Whoever wins this game is going to be elated, but on the flip, whoever exits here will feel really low. They've contributed to an absolute classic. Still got 2 more contests to come. Defending champ Luke Littler against another debutant Nico Springer. And a brilliant contest with Joe Cullen and Nathan Aspinall to end the session.
53.
Tops for Zonneveld.
30. Stephen, you require 104.
He's not giving anything away, though, is he, Zonneveld? Keeping such a lid on his emotions.
Can still do it. Can't anymore.
80. Niels, you require 40.
Zonneveld, yet again, finds himself 1 away from victory here. What it does do, particularly for Cullen and Aspinall, they've been in the venue quite a while already. They're going to be waiting a fair while to get on that stage. So Littler and Springer up next.
96. '81.
Stephen will really fancy his chances of taking us all the way now.
126.
It looks
100.
like we're heading. It's that sudden death leg. Bunting will have to try and find a break. When he got a double break to lead 8-5, it looked like it was going to be pretty routine, but then Zonneveld found an unbelievable spell. Rattled off 4 legs, and since then it's been Bunting chasing.
91. Stephen, you require 80.
How's his finishing on this occasion? Yeah, it was so dependable, wasn't it, in the first half of this match?
25th and final leg. Niels to throw first. Game on.
And this is where you want that first dart to just stick up in that treble 20. Zonneveld finds a 2 treble visit here. It gives Stephen plenty to do.
'41.
And that offers an invitation to Bunting.
The tension is wild.
81.
Darts like that, though, in deciding leg are welcomed. Zonneveld has missed match darts
100.
to win the contest already. Is he going to get any more?
With everything that's gone on, though, how clearly can you be thinking when you get to this point?
140.
I mean, I was a nervy player anyway. I wasn't built for games like this.
'81.
I have gone into the extra legs here before, but not a sudden death leg.
'97.
And did things change massively, the way you felt?
I was similar to Niels. I was lead.
Yeah.
I think I missed a match-winning opportunity. I got off the line in the end, but yeah, you do when you just... And he's feeling it now. And he's giving Bunting a huge opportunity. Bunting's going to carve out a match-winning opportunity. It's going to be a tough one for Zonneveld to take. It looks like he's going to exit despite missing match-winning opportunities. He's played brilliant here, Zonneveld, but he's just wilted in this decider.
80.
And you don't need that.
Stephen, you require 50.
Double 16 to win an absolute epic. But they've now both missed match darts.
160.
He's at a 164. He's not going to be accompanied by a 160. More chances for Bunting, but applied pressure. Nothing about the back end of this contest has been routine.
Stephen, you require 32.
To win an absolute epic here at the Winter Gardens. And Stephen Bunting has survived one almighty scare to book his spot in round 2. It has been exhilarating and exhausting in equal measures. A mesmerising match from start to finish. Bunting, the better player in that decider.